Coming up on this week's edition of Wake Up Wildcats, Dance Team wins state, Spirit Week, and shoutouts.
Wake Up Wildcats starts now.
Good morning, I'm Taylor Posvic.
And I'm Cole Gord. Welcome to this week's edition of Wake Up Wildcats.
Congratulations to our dance cats. They placed first in hip hop and first in pom.
They also had the highest honor, best of the best. Congratulations, we are so proud of you.
We will now go to Natalie Oates for this week's public service announcement.
Hi, I'm Natalie Oates with this week's public service announcement. We have noticed some issues with students repeatedly asking to use the restroom during class. Students, please be sure to use the restroom in between classes.
Good morning. I'm Jessica Wallace with This Week in History. This Week in History, on March 2nd, 1904, Theodore Geisel, better known to the world as Dr. Seuss, was born in Springfield, Massachusetts. He is the famous author and illustrator of beloved children's books such as Green Eggs and Ham and The Cat in the Hat.
Hi, I'm Brady Duncan with this week's Did You Know? Did you know that there are over 7,000 different varieties of apples?
Good morning, I'm Kylie Groves with today's lunch menu. We'll be having cheesy bread, calzone, fish nuggets, pears, grapes, and green beans. We will now go to Madison Graham with Monday's menu.
Good morning, I'm Madison Graham with Monday's lunch menu. On Monday, we're having barbecue, chicken legs, scalloped potatoes, biscuits, and apples.
This week, our faculty spotlight is Miss Murrah. Miss Murrah is a resource teacher that also helps in the special education department. She is also over the yearbook committee at SHMS. She has been at South Middle for 4 years, however has worked with the county since 1995. In addition, Life Touch the Yearbook is inviting our school's yearbook committee to compete in a competition nationwide for the best school yearbook. This would not be possible without Miss Murrah and her creative students. Outside of school, she loves spending time with her family. She also enjoys taking pictures, making crafts, and singing on the praise team at her church. She loves how there's a family atmosphere at SHMS and how everyone cares about and helps each other out. Miss Murrah is a hard worker at South Middle, and we appreciate her and the yearbook committee.
The word of the month for March is risk. A risk is an aspect of action taken in spite of uncertainty. A risk can have good or bad outcomes. For example, joining a new club is a risk. It can lead to you either liking or hating the club. Every day we take risks, and our risks lead to growth.
Oh, come on, Catherine! There's the wheel. Fifteen seconds. There's her free throw. Come on, Catherine! 10 seconds. White line, white line! She's going for the corner. All right, good go. Let's have a round of applause for today's contestant. Back at Louisville Community is proud to present today's half-court shot challenge.
If I were a teacher for a day, I would want to teach social studies because I believe that history can teach us lessons from our past mistakes.
If I were a teacher for a day, I would like to teach math because it is a concept I've always been able to understand easily, and I can teach it to other students to where they can understand it as well.
If I were a teacher for the day, I would like to teach math because there's either a right or a wrong answer.
If I were a teacher for the day, I would like to teach math because the numbers fit together like puzzle pieces.
If I were a teacher for a day, I'd teach social studies because it's my favorite subject.
If I were a teacher for the day, I would teach science because I like doing fun experiments.
If I were a teacher for the day, I would be a social studies teacher because every time I teach, I can learn something new.
If I were a teacher for the day, I would like to teach writing because I've always found it interesting.
If I was a teacher for a day, I would want to teach elementary students because I would be able to help them read and write.
If I could be a teacher today, I would be an art teacher.
What do you think is the biggest struggle for teachers today? I think that they do not get paid enough.
I feel that the biggest struggle for teachers is students who decide to act out to make friends.
I think the biggest struggle for teachers today is getting their assignments ready.
I think the biggest struggle for teachers today is dealing with disruptions and excessive talking from students.
I think that the biggest struggle for teachers today are the students' attitudes.
I think the biggest struggle for teachers are students not doing the work.
I think the biggest struggle for teachers today is kids who don't want to listen.
We want to give a shout out to Christian Stanley, who recently had a house fire and alerted his family and got everyone out safely. We are so proud of you.
Hi, I'm Mason Brown. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Wake Up Wildcats.
Hi, I'm Zoe Long. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back on Monday.